Hosui Asian pears. The squirrels took them all, but they left me some, and I'm about to harvest them because they are more than ready. Oh my God, that is delicious. So if you don't have an Asian pear tree, an Asian pear costs you about $5, $6, $8 a piece, depending on where you are. They are worth every cent. So I got 3 of these trees, and I've had them in the ground now for like 3 or 4 years. They don't grow well because of the spot I got them in. This one still got plenty because they're not quite done yet, but yeah. Let's taste that boy right there. Look at that. It's early, I'm just waking up, so excuse my outerwear, but this is it. Hosui Asian pear. Tastes, got hints of like caramel. It tastes like it got a texture of an apple, but it's a pear. It's eat these fresh off the tree, and you gotta watch when you get them because you can get them too soon, they won't be sweet. Get them too late and they rot. So I start watching for the squirrels. When the squirrels start messing with them, get them. Asian pear trees. This is the Shinko. This is the Hosui. These pear trees produce every year. I just never get a chance to eat any because the squirrels get them. This is how you know they ready. You just lift up on them and they should snap right off. That one ain't. That one is. Ready. When you lift up on them, don't force them. They should, look, that snaps right off. Let me try this one again. Maybe up, yep. I don't force it, just lift up. That just lets you know they ready. Perfect sweetness. One of them just fell off on the ground. I just seen it. That's how ready that one is. Right. Plenty of pears. Squirrels been getting these, so they should be about ready. When I see them squirrels going at it, that let me know. Look, so loaded. Branches hanging to the ground. Now I got food to feed my family and food to feed my livestock. I can get these to my pigs, my chickens, everything, and it won't cost me a dime to feed them. These are the baby trees up front. I'm gonna take you to the big mama tree. Let's see if any of these are ready. I know they should be, but maybe not. This is an Orient. Yep, look. Now with these, you gotta actually let them sit on the counter, you know, for about a week or so till they get soft and get really sweet. But that's how you tell if they ready. You just lift up on your pear and it should come right off. Let's do one more just so you'll see. No forcing it, nothing. Just lift up on it. Like this, you see I'm not forcing it. Nope. Let's look at this one. If that don't snap, nope. Don't force them, because it won't be ready and it'll mess up. But that just fell off, so that's good news. My mystery pear tree loaded full of pears over here. They're so loaded that the branches is hitting the ground. Oranges, tangerines, lemons, and more pears and apples in the back. Grow your own food. There's my pomegranates growing. Only got a few this year. I don't know why, but maybe I wasn't watering them like I should have. I got like 5. Where's the other one I seen at the top? Yeah. These are the Parfianca pomegranates. So there's a few of them in here. Hiding away. Here's the master of disaster. This is one of my biggest pear trees. This is the Orient pear tree. And it's so loaded that all the branches touching the ground again like a, look, it's like a skirt. All of these are pears on every single branch, just like this. All the way down to the ground. Now they are not ready. I already tried to lift up on them. And they ain't breaking. Uh-oh, did you see that? Yeah, that's ready. Let's try one more just to be real. Oh, they ready, y'all. They are ready. Okay, it is. July is coming. And I got a couple of different pear trees here. Here's another one. Let me back out of here a little bit so you can see. Here's another one that I grafted onto, but I cut all the grafts off. But even it fruited this year. Let's see what we got. Is that ready? Oh, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? You shouldn't put no pressure on that. If you lift that and it falls off in your hand like that, you got some ready pears. Look at that. So it's harvest time for these pears. And I better harvest them before something else get them. But I'm gonna have to pull the ladder out because this year we got a whole big nest of pears right there, all the way up. You see this? Just tons of them. Just tons of them. Who gonna help me harvest all these pears? Look at that. Oh, that's heavy as I don't know what. All of this. Who gonna help me harvest that? That's one branch. Good God. You see that? All right, let's see what else we got going. Okay. These are all my oranges. Last year, this tree produced so heavily that I don't see none on there, but they don't never show themselves. Oh, here we go. I was about to say they never show themselves because they don't, once they start turning orange and getting really big, then I'll see them around October. But right now I can't really see none on this one or this one. Now this tree here produced like crazy last year. So I don't really expect anything out of this tree. It really overdid itself. I see a couple. But right here and right there. But I don't see nothing significant like last year. This whole tree was dragging the ground. And this tree didn't produce at all last year. No Satsuma oranges. But this year I see it's fully loaded. Last year this tree looked like the other trees. Didn't have nothing on it. This year it's clowning. So it's gonna have tons of fruit on it come this October, November. Okay, all right, little orange tree. You can see all my pears going up this way. Let's slide through here. I'm gonna show you a closer shot of my mystery pear tree. I'm taking an air layer off of that. But you see these beautiful pears? Beautiful. But that's one little baby branch holding all these pears. I know I should have thinned them out, but I've been so busy. Let me show you how beautiful these pears are. Look at that. Man, that's beautiful. Now, they definitely are not ready. Because I know they produced. They started blooming later than the rest of the pears. But all of that on this one branch. Now I'm going to take this branch here and turn this into a whole nother tree. See, that shouldn't even be on there. That's weird. Okay. And you see, look how beautiful that is insane. That's beautiful. Tell me that ain't beautiful. Whatever kind of pear this is a beautiful pear. That's all I can say. The color alone is definitely not a Bartlett, but I don't know what it is. But all of that is loaded like grapes. You see this? And if you think I'm on my land at Freedom Acres on the farm, you're wrong. I'm at my house. You don't need a farm to do this. You can hear the traffic in the background. Here's my other pomegranate tree that's being overrun by my grapevines. So I know that's not producing anything. We'll keep on moving. Another pear tree, sugar pear. Now, I got apples, but I see the deer came and got some of my apples. This is an Anna apple tree. I still got a few up there at the top I'm gonna get. I ain't gonna worry about it right now. We got some apples. Come over here. Deer been getting these apples. Wolf River, this is our grafted tree. So it's like 10 or 15 different kind of apples on this tree. But it's apples everywhere. Yeah, I can see where the deer is taking all the big ones at the bottom because this whole branch was loaded. That's okay. They'll leave the rest of my stuff alone. Jujube fruit. If you don't know anything about jujube fruit, you gotta get hip to jujube. These things will grow anywhere. And they are delicious. They taste like medjool dates. The texture is just different. The texture is a little spongy, but they taste like medjool dates. If you never had a medjool date, you need to get on board. Come on, pup. Okay, my LSU Gold fig tree. Look at this. LSU Gold figs. They ain't ready yet, but they getting there. I'm sure if I cut these freaking grapevines off, they would do better. So LSU Gold, dripping with grapevines, muscadine grapes at that. But you can say I got fruit all over the place. I got grapes and figs. Look at this. Okay. Now here's my other Hosui. Not my Hosui. This is my Shinsi Asian pear tree. I cut this all the way down last year so it can do better. A beaver ate it first. Now I put a fence around it. I cut it all the way down from the beaver bite, and it did all of this. That's about 15 feet tall now. So hopefully we'll get some fruit on that next year. Come on, pup. Oh, do your business. Now, here's my other fig tree, LSU Gold. Believe it or not, this big mama came off of this little tree. This is an air layer from this tree. Before we go all the way back, I want to show y'all something special. Check this out. This is a pecan tree. I think this is my pawnee. Yeah, my Sumter pecan tree. Every year, this little baby pecan tree produces a handful of nuts. So this is one of the earliest producing trees I've ever seen. This is my Sumner pecan tree. And this pecan tree been through hell. This pecan tree been moved from 3 different places, 3 different lands. The last place it was here. It been all over this yard, but then it was at my old homestead. And I finally put it here, and then it finally just got a chance to grow, and it's really starting to do good now. But you see, it also produces some nice big nuts. Look at the nuts on that tree. This one is doing really good. If you ever start a garden or a homestead, plant you nut trees. Start with pecans, and then like whatever else you want to plant after that. Almonds and pecans, start with those and go from there. And that's wherever you live. Now y'all see that little pecan tree right there? That little baby pecan tree, even just say half of the size of the one I just showed you. Okay, that's what this used to look like. This big monster here, loaded full of nuts. This big tree, pecan tree, used to be a little baby about as tall as your kneecap, and it's loaded full of nuts. Let me see if I can zoom in on some of them. The squirrels always get me, but that's okay. There we go. There go a patch right there. It's always loaded full of nuts. And if I come out soon enough, we get some of them off the ground that they have knocked down by accident. But here's some more right here. Let me see if I can zoom in on those. That's a little patch right there. Tons of pecans, tons of pecans. Got some more right there. You thought I was done? Nope. I planted this one a year after I planted this big mama. This is the desirable pecan tree. This is the pecan tree that everybody gets out of the store. If you getting pecans out of the store, 9 times out of 10, this is the one you getting right here. This is the most common. And it's loaded every single year. Even down low. Let me see. There goes something right there. I didn't have to look hard. Every year, pecans. And they all over the tree. I don't got to do too much scanning. Let me see. Because they stay, they always somewhere you can find them. Right there. Pecans all over the place. And usually they're down low. Yep. Here we go. I don't got to go up high because they right here at eye level every year. Nuts right here in your face. Put the nuts in your face all over the place. Right here. Nuts in your face. Nuts in your face. There you go. Come back over here before the snakes get you. Come on. Come on. Y'all know about the bananas. These are plantains here. And then I got blue Java bananas out there. My Tamapan persimmon didn't produce this year. I don't know what it's about, but it produced so much last year. Maybe it's just tired. That's okay by me. Here's my chocolate persimmons every year. And if you think those are the persimmons to make your head suck in, they ain't. These are the ones you eat fresh off the tree, crunchy. Here are my fuyu. This is Rasputia, my fuyu persimmon tree. Come here, pup. They ain't done yet. They always ready about October. September, October-ish, November-ish. But yeah, tons of fruit. More grapevines too I gotta cut down. Hate to say I gotta cut them, but they won't let nothing grow. If you don't know what a fuyu persimmon is, please look it up and then purchase one. Matter of fact, if you don't know what a fuyu persimmon is, go buy one and eat it and tell me how you like it. Blueberry patch, we done picked it clean. Between us and the deer, done picked the blueberries clean. There's a few left in here, you can see. But this whole patch is all, it's a little left. Whole patch is blueberries. Just trying to be as self-sufficient as possible, y'all, that's all. Out here on the edge of the island is more bananas They're doing terrible this year because this weather been just stupid weather. But you can see the bananas trying to grow. Those the blue Java, the ice cream bananas. But I don't think they're gonna do nothing this year. But yeah, that's the simplicity of all of this. You can plant all of this stuff right around your house. You do not have to have a big giant piece of land or nothing. Everybody keeps saying you can do that because you got a farm. I'm not at the farm. And here, me and the missus got to go in this hive because it's loaded full of honey. And we just ain't had time to go in there and take it out. I can guarantee 2 of these boxes is just honey. I can guarantee that. Because I tried to move it. Let me try it again. I tried to move this sucker. See that? When you do that, that sucker is loaded. Let me stop. I don't want to rile them up. That's loaded full of honey. Today would be a good day to come get them too. I think they've already swarmed too, to be honest. Let me see. Yeah, that mother loaded. But that's it, y'all. Had to stop at the house and try to help. I got to finish cleaning this up because the greenhouse is going back here again and all of this stuff is here and I got to get that stuff to the dump. Pears, mulberry, blueberry, blackberry, and pomegranate and cherries, mangoes. I'm trying it again, y'all. Mangoes, all my cherry trees, avocado. I got all this stuff so it can go on the farm. But right now I'm running out of space. It's taking up my whole back porch. So cherries, mangoes, Barbados cherry. If y'all don't know nothing about Barbados cherry, I think I'm in love. Something that I used to actually hate. I hated it because I was ignorant and I didn't know what I was doing. Now I'm so in love with it that I'm on a mission to go get several more Barbados cherries. If you don't know what a Barbados cherry is or a Jamaican cherry, they look just like a cherry, but they taste like a star fruit. If you don't know what a star fruit tastes like, go get a star fruit and taste it. It tastes, you gotta let it turn dark red, just like a real cherry, like a sweet cherry. Once you let it get that far, it tastes like the juiciest, sweetest star fruit. You know, star fruit ain't super sweet. They're just sweet, you know, just enough. That's what they taste like. So if you don't like Barbados cherries, I almost can guarantee you don't know what you're doing like I didn't. So try that out, all right? With this being said, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this little quick tour before I leave. I'm rushing it because I got to go. But, hey, thank you for watching. Layer Farmer 73. Grow your own, eat your own, own your own. Layer Farmer 73, I love you and I'm out. Peace.